So today I will discuss about the how to calculate the area and perimeter of a geographical feature which is digitized by the Polygon shapefile. Now, as you know that uh, as you know that uh, in the previous few tutorials, what we have learned is how to project coordinate system in MapWindw software. Second is how to create shapefiles, how to create point shapefile, how to create line shapefile. Line or polyline, both are same, and polygon shapefile. So we have also learned about how to create the table editor and update values there. And we have also known how to create choropleth maps from these table editor fields. As an example, we have shown you that rainfall distribution map, average annual rainfall distribution map, and how we have classified it based on its AAR. And lastly, we have discussed about the level editor, how you can display levels with the help of the level editor and also with the help of the this table editor, how we can show the values of different fields of the table editor. Now today, what we do is we'll try to learn how to calculate area and perimeter. When or after we digitize some geographical feature with the help of a line shapefiles and a polygon shapefile. Right? So this will be our first objective, and the second objective will be how to create expression fields. That means if in one field there is area and in another field if there is perimeter and you have to find the volume, then how to find it? By multiplying area into perimeter, right? Or if we want to find out the volume with the help of this only area, this A cube, right? So how to do that? You have the values in area, you have the values in perimeter. How to calculate the volume? If the volume can be calculated by P is equal to A cube or A square L, A into A. This will be not a cube, this will be a 12, right? And also we can show you how to find out the discharge of a watershed with the help of CIA, where I is the precipitation intensity or rainfall intensity, C is the runoff coefficient, this is your rainfall or precipitation intensity, and this is your area of the watershed. So how to calculate this key? This is discharge, or more precise, this is peak discharge. And this is the formula of rational equation. Very old equation, very popular equation. So this is, moreover, what is the objective of today's tutorial. First we will find out the area and perimeter, and then we will try to find out the volume with the help of the expression width of the map. So let us see whether we can do it. So let us open the MapWindw software, that same project, that rainfall distribution project, and then we'll open the table editor. Here you can see this is average area around rainfall is still showing, temperature is also showing. So now we'll calculate the area of each of these polygon shapefile, which has digitized the area of the districts of the state of Tripura. So if I want to know what is the area of each district of Tripura, then there is two requisites. One is that the polygon shapefile must be digitize the district, and second is that this entire project must have a coordinate, right? As I have shown in the first tutorial, or the tutorial related to coordinate system, you have to go to map, then map projection, and then select your coordinate system here. Okay, so after you have selected, you can use this map, then map projection, and also you can select another thing. You can select this. You can go to there are other options also. You can go to settings, and from settings to projection, right, or to map, and you can you go to that your you can go to the general field, then to projection, and you reproject. This is a mismatch projection, so you can do the change the projection from here, or you can use the map, then your map projection, and you can change the coordinate system here, correct? Or you can check the coordinate system here only, and so it will work accordingly. Correct. So this is the way you have to change the projection system. But one more, we have shown you the another thing also. The point is, I think, registered image. No, not registered image. So here you can see that we are showing different things, and I am trying to search how to project how to use the projection system, right? So let us see. So we have this table editor, and we want to find out the area and perimeter of the polygon shapefile. And for this, you must have a valid coordinate system imposed on this project. We have already imposed or implemented or you can say assigned the WGS 84 coordinate system in this project. So this coordinate system must be already defined. If you have defined the coordinate system, if you have assigned the coordinate system, then you can open the table editor from light click and table editor, or from this part, attribute table, and then you can go to tools, then you can go to fields and click on update measurement. Fields update measurement. Here you see there is two things. One is length and area. Length is the perimeter of the polygon, and area is your area of the polygon. Here you will change the units also. Let us say this is in kilometers, the length. Length means the perimeter. Remember that this is the perimeter of the length of the perimeter of each of the polygon shape, right? And you can either select existing field, as we have no suitable field because already two fields are assigned for AAR and temperature. So we will create a new field here known as perimeter. And this 14 is the digits before the decimal, and 3 is the digits after the decimal. So this is the unit. In case of area also, we are creating a new field. 14 digits can be stored before the decimal. 3 digits can be stored after the decimal. This can be changed. If you wish, you can change it. And you can also change the units: hectare, square meter, square kilometer, square feet, acres, anything. So let us go for, as this is kilometer, let us go for square kilometer. And just then click OK, and you can see that perimeter in kilometer and area in square kilometer is displayed. Remember, these values are as accurate as the coordinate system that we have assigned here, assigned to the project. And if this is the error in that coordinate system, that error will be incorporated in the calculated values of perimeter and area, right? So this is the method for calculating perimeter and area of a polygon shapefile. Now, if you want to just want to know the length of a polyline shapefile, for that, first you create a container for polyline shapefiles. So for which you go to create layer and select the type of layer as polyline. Name it as length, because here our objective is to show the length only. How to calculate the length only. And then click on OK. It will ask you to save in any location. So here we have a pre-made folder. We just made it there. So now you select that length shapefile and go to create shapefile. So where is the create shapefile? You will say, so here is the add geometry or create shapefile. They are basically the same. Click on it and say from this center to this center, and then click right click and finish, say finish operation, and then you click OK. Then you again from this point to this point, then click finish operation, OK. This point to this point, right click, click on the finish operation, click OK. Then this point to this point, right click, finish operation, click OK. Right? And you have to pan the image. Just use the pan tool, and then again you select here, and then again you click on add geometry. Then you click this point to this point, right click, operation, click OK. this point to this point, right click, click OK. Then this point to this point here, then finish operation, click OK. This point to this point, click operation, click OK. So more or less the distance from the center point, approximate center of the districts, the distance between the two center points of the two district adjacent district is now can be determined with the help of this line shape lines. Now what you do, you go to the polyline shape container. These are the containers. This is the polyline shape file, this is the polygon shape file, and both are containers. So, and all the shape files that you created is under this container. So you right click table editor, you will find all the polyline shape file created under this container. So to know the length of each of these polylines, go to field, then to update measurement. As this is a line shape file or polyline shape file, only the length field will be activated, area field will be deactivated. Keep kilometers, new field length, you can change the name of the field also, any name you want. So as there is no existing field, this existing field is inactive. Click on OK and the length in kilometer will be shown. Right? And this length, if you wish, you can display it in the image itself. How? I have already demonstrated that. Level, then select the field length and click apply. And then nothing is coming. I think as usual for a free software some amount of bugs are there. So we go there and we go for something avoid collision. Okay, so table editor goes to table editor and then right click properties, right click and then you have your levels here, but let us go to properties and then to levels. Okay, so again click on setup length. Levels are visible as you can see. So let us make it some, this is side transparency is there. So you just position is there, visibility. Click on dynamic visibility. You change with the zoom level. Font, any font you can use, Arial black. And frame, the style, window is frame there. Size can be changed from here. And then click apply. Then click OK, and then again apply, and then click showing. So, but it must show. Why it is not showing? Let us see whether we can identify it. So click this identify shapefile. So click on the field. Yes, length is already there. This is also there. All the lengths are shown here, but somehow it is not showing the length field. Right? So I think there may be some resolution problem for which it is not showing. Let us try this one. Let us try to show the shape ID field. So right click, levels. Now let us change it. So what will use the So we are to display the level. So let us, we are trying to get to it, but it is not happening. And we are trying to use some different methods. I don't know why it is not showing. So this is the common problem in case of map windows. Due to resolution difference, the layers do not show up, but it can be rectified. No problem in there. So what we're doing is now we are using, let us see. So let us see the level editor and then domain and then to, so let us click on the none field for some time, click apply, yes, click OK, OK, cancel. Then again you go for the properties, go to levels, then again you go length, then you go, maybe for this also there may be a problem. So everything is there, apply OK. So here what I find, let us just check. This is also okay, so apply. Okay. Yeah, it is fine. Yeah. So I think what happened is, uh, as I think the main problem is here that you see this is a bug for which maybe it is not showing due to the bug. So let us see, now it is showing. So whenever there will be the levels are not showing, you just remove all the layers and again try to uh, create the levels. Here let us see, I want to remove the changing of size with the value. So for which what I can do is, there is use variable size they are saying. So we will just off it and click and apply and click on OK. So now you will see that everything is showing in the same size. I have removed the variable size from my level editor, going to setup and to this. If I click on this, the fonts will be changed according to the value of the length. If I remove it, then it will be showing the uniform dimension. Right, so this much is for the to calculate the area and length. Okay, now we will show how to create the expression fields. Right? So for this, what we want is we have to create a field and name these say no, not in this here. We will again select the Polygon shapefile, go to the table editor, and then we'll go for another field. Okay, and here you write profit. Good. This will be your volume field. Use the alias V only. This is visible, not a string, but a double, because there might be your fraction. And no need, and this is with 20 precision. No need for 10 fields, just use 3. Click on OK, and you see here a volume field is created. So now what we have to do is very important thing. Now what we, we need to create this, convert this field as an expression field, right? So let us attempt to convert this volume field into a expression. So our next objective is to how to calculate two fields in the attribute table and put the result into another field, which can be used to be represented in the GIS map. So for that also, what I will do is, let us go to the attribute table again, right click, table editor of this attribute table. Now you select, we have to create a new field. Let us click on add field, correct? Then name it as volume. So alias is V. Then use a double because volume can be fraction. So width can be 20, but let us make the precision, which is the digits allowed to be shown after decimal 3. Let us make it 3 and click on OK. Then you what you do, right click on the field column or the field heading, right click, and then you go to calculate field. So this is the field calculator window, and here you can calculate, use different trigonometric and various other functions and put it into any one of the field of your choice. So here, as we have right click on the volume field, any expression created here, the results will be stored in the volume field. So let us see how it is done. So volume is equals to, let us say, area. Just click here. These are the existing field of the table editor, and any field you can select, whatever fields are existing here. So we are double clicking on the area. Now we'll multiply the perimeter with it to find the volume. So this is the multiplication operator, this is division operator, this is subtraction operator, and this is addition operator. So you click on the this multiplication operator, a multiply will come, and then you just double click on perimeter. Okay, and then you click on the calculate, or before calculating, just click on test. It will just test the results here. This is optional, and then you click on calculate. All the results will be shown. Now after this, if you add more area, or suppose you add more polygon shapefile in this table editor, and then you have to go to this volume, uh, or you go to the two fields and click on recalculate fields. Here if you click it, you see one of the calculating or expression field will be shown here. Select it, click calculate, it will again calculate, and here if it is successful in calculation, it shows success. Then you just close it. Correct? So this is what your expression field is. You can do many other things with this. Again, you right click, go to calculate field. So this is area into perimeter, correct? Now you can deduct the, or you can divide the this average, average annual rainfall, this one. So let us find out the average annual rainfall per unit volume of the district. So you just click, place the cursor before area into perimeter, double click on AR, ignore this error messages, then you go for operator, division operator, you see it will convert to valid. test it, everything is fine to be okay. Then you go for calculate. You see this the value. These are the average area rainfall per unit volume of the district. It will be calculated like this. This is perimeter in kilometer, area in square kilometer, volume will be in cubic kilometer. So little large field. But as you have fixed 3 digit after point after decimal, so they are showing only 3 digit after decimal. Okay. So in this way you can use the calculate field also, and then you can use this field straight away for developing uh, choropleth map. Like for example, right click, goes to property, go to category. Here you are using some category classification map here. So what we'll do is, with the only appearance, so what we'll do is let the volume field, correct, let category be 3, but let us change the color combination. Let's use this, click on generate. You see they have already done it. These are the count showing how many shapefile are in which category. So for this there are 3 shapefiles, 3 polygon shapefiles. For this also 3. For this extreme values there are 2 shapefiles. Correct. So this part I have already discussed. So just do that and you click on apply, click on OK. You see this is the result. So in this way, the advantage of creating expression field is, even if you create another polygon shapefile under this polygon shapefile container, as many shapefile you wish you can create. The volumes will be automatically, not automatically, volume will be calculated based on this area and perimeter once you use the recalculate field. And these expressions, you can do any type of expression. These are the field with which you can create the expression, and these are the operator which you can, these are the function that you can use, and these are the mathematical operator that you can implement. So this is multiplication, this is division, this is subtraction, and this is addition. So moreover, more or less, this is what is the expression field. Sorry. So our objective is of calculating area is finished, calculating perimeter is finished, and also this calculating the creating the expression field is finished, finding the volume is finished. Okay, so I want to say that volume can be done by calculated by area into perimeter. So this is okay, this is over, this part is over, but volume with area cube, this part is not over. So let us say the same field, we can do that. So first use the clear, every expression will be cleared here, and then what you will do is select the area. Area cube is your volume. So you can do one thing, area, use the multi product operator, again area, again area. You can do that, or you can straight away use the cube field. Okay, power, correct? So both the way you can do it. So you just click on test first, yes, okay, calculate second. So as the value is beyond the 3 precision level, so that is why it is showing like this. Otherwise, you can change it, because you see 0.022. So 0.022 is lots of point 0.000. So there will be 3 zeros after a point. So that is why it is not showing nothing here. But you can of course edit this field and increase the precision level, this 3 to 6. So what is happening here is that, so let us, I have to change the precision level of this volume field, because we are cubing area into area. So point 3 digit, point 0, point 0, point 0. So the first 3 digit after decimal will be 0. So that is why it is better, if I am to show some values here, we have to increase the precision. So for that, let us remove the volume field and then again add the field. Name it volume, name it v, alias, no string but double. Width is 20, but this will be 10, given it as 10. Click on OK. Right click, go for the calculate field. Area, multiplication operator, again area, multiplication again area, correct? Click on test, okay. You see, this is e to the power minus 0.7, that means 10 to the power minus 7. That is why no value was showing earlier. Now you click on OK and then calculate, you see there is value showing. Once I increase the precision level to 10, other values are showing. Because area is 0 point in points. So uh, 0.00, like this. So cubing the 0.00 makes it 6 zeros to the power cube. So that is why it was not showing. Now it was showing, so this objective is also over. Correct? A cube. Now let us go for CIA. So here what I will do is, so CIA area is available. So let us, I have to make some field as C, or I can create it as new field. Let us create a new field. So let us keep this as intensity, rainfall intensity. Let us make it as intensity. As I will use some arbitrary values, so no problem as such. This will not be string, this will get double. So that is between 10 and click on OK. Now for intensity, what I will do is, I will use some random values, rainfall intensity, right? So that is 6.7, 6.5. Rainfall intensity can be calculated by a formula. You can refer Subramani for the formula. So these are all the arbitrary values that I have shown. So 4.5, 2.3, 1.7. So these are all arbitrary values. Nothing is, these are not real values, correct? So this is only 0.6, and now we have to create another field for storing the runoff coefficient, which is the C. So the entire thing is available in the Subramanian. So that is, name it C. This is your double field. Keep the width and precision as it is. So runoff coefficient can be any value. Note the value, note the slope, and no runoff will be there. So let us begin with 0.4. These are also arbitrary values, not the yield. So let us use it like this: 0.4, 0.6. Here is 0.8. Right? Then 0.9. Also 9 is useful. Now I will use another field for storing the runoff. So let us go for runoff. that was runoff. Let us runoff coefficient. Let us name it as discharge or peak discharge. Peak discharge, peak discharge, and let it even name as QLIS. So this will be our calculated field or expression field, whatever we may say it. Okay. So right click, go to calculate field. Here you see all these things there. Formula is Q is equal to CIA. Peak discharge is equal to your runoff coefficient, intensity, and area. So let us go with the area first. Double click, then product operator, then intensity, again product operator, and then our runoff coefficient. Yes. Sorry, runoff. You can just use the backspace for removing. So just click on runoff. So this is AIC or CIA, each way it is okay. Now test it. Yeah, test values are okay also. And then calculate it. Here it is. Okay. So this way you can calculate the peak discharge with the help of your rational equation. Although I have used arbitrary values, these are not correct values, but more or less you know how to operate it. Now what will happen is you can also create this category map or choropleth map with the help of the runoff values also, that is peak discharge values also. So go to properties, to the categories, and then select the peak discharge. This time I will use 5 category, correct? Gradient. Then click on generate. Here it is given. I will use some other variations. Again generate. Click apply. Click OK. Here it is. Okay. So here you can see that the lowest values are in this western side districts, and the highest values are in the medium districts here in these places. The highest this one, okay. And medium values are in the northern part. Right? So peak discharge categories are there. So this is the way you can uh, display the peak discharge variations in your map, on your map, based on this peak discharge field. So our third objective is also open. So today from this videos, what we can find is you know how to calculate area, how to calculate perimeter, you know how to calculate the volume with the help of a expression field. Okay, this also you know, and you can calculate the volume with the help of area and perimeter, or cubing the area filled, or using this peak discharge formula, the rational equation. Q is equal to CIA. So always remember to convert a field to expression field, right click, select the calculator, and then you have this field calculator, and these are your field, these are your function, these are your operator, and the formula will be shown here, and you can test it. If the test is successful, click on calculate. Thank you for that.